Thursday night baseball on the show from Minute Maid Park in Houston. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. First opened in the year 2000. A look there at Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. It's the home opener of this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the Houston Astros. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, no doubt, I'm here to watch the dynamic play of Byron Buxton. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Batting second here tonight.
Here's Byron Buxton now. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit well towards the hole. And that's through for a hit. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
First 2 batters of the game, back-to-back hits. Not a good start for the pitcher, but the offense, they're running to the batter's box right now.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Here's Miguel Sano. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big breakaway, and it froze it.
Bautista is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Eddie Rosario. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing, following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
The 2-2 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Calling for it, Bregman. And that's the 3rd out. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark, and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
Line drive to center field. Buxton patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Left side. To his left. Sano. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is. Here's C.J. Cron now. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Here it comes. 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Soft liner towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
2 strikes on him, and he flips one out in the center field. You couldn't have thrown that any better.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Max Kepler is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. In there, 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. To second for 1. On to first, a double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Jonathan Scope is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Another 1-2 delivery. Ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out. Stepping in, Max Muncy. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
Ready with another 0-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Lifted the other way to left center. Buxton giving chase. He's got it 1 away. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Twins. This team can pick it, lead the league in fielding percentage, and there's a reason why they're winning games. Tough to get past them. They make all the plays. And here's a ball hit in the air, and this will land foul. The windup and the 0-1. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Into the box, Jose Bautista will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Curveball that time, not even close. The 1-0 delivery. That's inside. 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Swing and a line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues.
He gives up a single there, but he retired 5 in a row. Man, he looks sharp to me.
The shortstop, Aledmys Diaz.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Buxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Into the box now, Jason Castro, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 1-1. Here it comes. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Jorge Polanco is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Well, Matt, this inning just got interesting. It's got a chance to be pretty big. You start the inning with a double. Now you get the single, and you're sitting first and third. And here they come.
And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. 1-0 pitch on the way. Fouled off into the seats behind first.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Nelson Cruz will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Sano. 0-for-1 here in the early going. In there, no balls and a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 out with the man at first. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Stepping in, Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Michael Brantley.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Now that's a nice base hit right there. Don't overlook this guy just because he's down at the bottom of the order. He's a pretty good hitter.
Robinson Chirinos.
Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Here comes the 0-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Buxton is right there, one down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Altuve.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Working for the punch out and the offering. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Buxton is there, 2 gone.
Center fielder
Striding in once
4.
again, George Springer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kepler is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Astros lead. At the plate, Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 20, Eddie.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at-bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee, so as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
C.J. Cron comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Ball in.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And it misses. 3-1 now.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Altuve at second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder
Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
And that misses. 2-1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Throw on to first in time, one away.
Up next for the Astros.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Number 44.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Alvarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there, and that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The right fielder, number 19.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Bautista. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hard hit ball towards the hole. In there, a base hit.
We're just not used to seeing him get nothing but base hits. Usually hitting the long ball. You look in that column, it says 2 hits. You're thinking they're extra base hits, but he'll take the singles.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That's in there, base hit.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
Rapley.
Here's Michael Brantley. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Astro. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Jonathan Scope.
Here's the pitch. And the curveball is chopped foul right at the plate. It's strike one. Called strike 0-2.
Count 0-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Altuve with a bare hand.
Oh, he's in there.
Not in time. Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning. Jason Castro is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Chopped foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
A runner at first with no outs here. Tapped out in front of home. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
The batter, number 11.
Digging in and looking for more. Jorge Polanco.
Polanco.
Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And that misses for ball one. Runner at second here with one man out. Hot shot on the ground is short. Diaz picks it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in once again, Byron Buxton. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Counts 1-0.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Ball 2 now.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
3-0 now.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know that they got to come after you.
And now on 3-0, they won't even bother to nibble at the corners as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here.
Now
digging in to try it again, Nelson Cruz. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Tapper up the line. Foul ball, strike 2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And this one's in the dirt. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Twins strand a pair, but they're ready for another chance. Robinson Chirinos. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. A high fastball is in there. The 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Hard on the ground towards short. Played on the backhand. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The second baseman, number 27.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Grounded to third. Sano takes it in. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's George Springer. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. On the ground to third. Sano is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We're through 5 here at the ball. Here's Miguel Sano. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
In there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, ball 3, and the Twins would love to get this inning started any way they could to get that leadoff guy on.
To third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready for another shot now. Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Little tapper down the first baseline. That rolls foul for strike 1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for the Twins, first baseman.
Here's C.J. Cron now. A hit in 2 tries so far. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. That misses 2-0. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a two-out base runner. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is going to be a foul ball. Comes set, and the 0-1. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. 2 out here and a runner at second. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Brantley is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1 left for Minnesota, but they're up 1. Ready once again, Alex Bregman. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact guy.
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
In now, Max Muncy. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Taken in by Scope, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again,
44.
Alvarez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. The 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. One and one. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Kepler is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Some more of the stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Scope. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Scope.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Fastball in there, 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
And the changeup is way low that time. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Ready for another chance? Jorge Polanco. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Colin McHugh comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 31, Colin McHugh.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
1-1, no strike.
The 1-0 delivery. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Byron Buxton now. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
Nope.
Low for ball 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. Twins wind up stranding 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 2-0 on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. prone is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Here's Michael Brantley, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Astros.
Digging in to try it again, Robinson Chirinos. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Fastball in there for a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. He's set, and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it, and he'll throw against his body to first. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
George Springer.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call. Here's George Springer down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third down the line. It's a fair ball. And he is out at the plate trying to take the lead, but this game's going to remain deadlocked as the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros. Still tied 1 apiece. Here's Nelson Cruz now. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First offering on its way. Ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Here's Miguel Sano. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Heading out towards shallow right. Bautista has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in once again, Eddie Rosario. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Here's C.J. Cron now. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
C.J. Cron.
Ryan Presley enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Ryan Presley.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is in the air out to right field. Oh, and he misses it. Go-ahead run heading for the plate. Throw won't get him. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, we've been treated to a neck-and-neck game so far, and the last thing anybody wants is for a misplayed ball to be the difference. But that's where we're at right now as the error leads to the go-ahead run.
Now it's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Twins forced to... Glenn Perkins is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down 1. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me. How are they going to manufacture? Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run if they can possibly push him forward.
Max Muncy is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Drilled right back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Well, that puts the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first base. If you can get that knock or get that guy in from first base, you know you've got a chance with that bullpen to hold it up.
So stepping in, Alvarez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled straight back. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a fastball chopped fouled at the plate. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Crone will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Aledmus Diaz. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Swing and a little tapper. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2. Yeah, beautiful look there at the downtown aquarium here in Houston as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. Jonathan Scope is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Hector Rondon will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. The windup and a 1-0 pitch. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Swing, strike 2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out.
The batter,
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit in the air out to left field. After it is Brantley. He can't get to it. This one's down. Throwing to second. The tag, and he is out at second.
the batter, number 11, shortstop.
Standing in, Jorge Polanco. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
2 out, nobody on. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set. Down go the Twins in order. They lead it 2-1. Taylor Rogers enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year as the Astros have bounced back to tie this one at 2.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Stepping in now, Robinson Chirinos. As he rips it on the ground to second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Second baseman, number 27.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a little chopper up the middle to his left. Polanco. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single, and you know you can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Into the box, George Springer, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Hot shot down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only 1 away.
Number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. Hit out toward second. Scope has it to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Thursday night baseball roll. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Byron Buxton.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, I'll tell you what, Matt, this is a tough situation. When you know you had the game won, you blow the lead, and now you find yourself hitting an extra inning. So you just have to regroup. Here we go, boys, and start over, and have the confidence you can win it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Digging in now, Nelson Cruz. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Joe Smith will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Here comes the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Striding in, Miguel Sano. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Lays off 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Popped up. Bregman calls for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Line drive to center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Alvarez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Well, they got a little something started now. 1 out, little 1-out rally. Got a chance to win the game. You got the winning runner on base now.
And time will be called here, as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner will get back standing. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1. Now he goes down and hits a little pop-up here to the right side of the infield. Crone is under it. 2 gone. Ryan Harper enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Aledmus Diaz will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Ground ball up the middle and into center field for the base hit. Long throw to the plate. No problems here, Houston. The Astros are going to walk off a winner.
Well, that at-bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
The big bat tonight for the Astros belonged to this man, Michael Brantley. Strike oppose, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
Three to 2, the finish in tonight's game. The Astros get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Joe Smith claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.